is Kate. Welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. Haven't subscribed, please do. Guys, so this topic is three things that the covert narcissist really wants from you after the relationship is over. Three things that really want from you after the relationship is over. Now, I know, yes, we know narcissistic supply. They want to get it anyhow. They can get it from you. But these are three things that needs to be in place for the narcissistic supply they're seeking from you for you to be effective. For that plan to really work for them, they need to believe, or they want these things from you. One of them, guys, is they want you to value what they value. They want you to value what they value. Because if I don't have value in certain things, it doesn't matter what you do in regards to those things, it doesn't affect me. And let me say, give you an example. Let's say maybe a designer bags or whatever, and they look nice, and somebody else values it, but because I don't really care, it doesn't matter to me. They look nice, of course, you acknowledge that, but it's not something you go seek out. It's not something you really almost have it. So when somebody else has it on in an effort to maybe change how you view them or excuse certain behaviors from them, that's not really going to be effective on somebody that doesn't place any value in those things. You don't place any value in those things. So it doesn't matter if they show up having like 3 or 4 bags around their neck. It doesn't change how you view those people or excuse any kind of bad behavior towards you because, they have designer bags on. So a covert narcissist wants you to value what they value, because that way they will be able to really compete with you because they are watching you. So now they figured if they buy a big car, you want to go buy a bigger one. If they get something for the kids or overdo whatever it is, it's for the kids after you already maybe mentioned that, or no, they don't really need that. They want you to, so you guys will be in competition, because that's the only way you'll be in competition with them. Especially with the material things, is that you really have to value what they value for that to happen. Another one, guys, is they want you to see the kids at the bargaining chip. They want you to see the kids as something that you're going to bargain with. And because that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So they want you to fight them on every turn, because that's what they're going to do. But if you come out of the whole thing and, you are all about, this is your time, the kids are visiting you or they're staying with you. When it's my time, it's my time. When it's your time, it's your time. I don't stress about it. I don't fight you on it. I don't try to find shady ways to keep you away from the kids. I'm just following the order. This is what the agreement says. Cool, that's what I'm following. They don't want that, because that's why they try to throw every agreement that you have, every custody plan that you have, because they want that to be going. So if you are not in that state of, I'm just gonna stay in my own lane, spend my time, whatever time does I look at it to me, that's what I'm going to do. They don't want that. They want you to see the kids as something that you use to control them, because that's what they're trying to do it for you. So it gets really annoying if you don't engage in this, where, they want to take the kids somewhere and it's their time and you don't stress about it. Matter of fact, you're like, oh, great, the kids the kids will enjoy it. You're not angry about it. You're not sad about it. It's like, whatever it is, cool. That's it. They don't quite like this. So they want you to see the kids as something that you're going to bargain with, you're going to fight over. And no, you're not doing that. Number 3, guys, is they are hoping that you're consumed with what everybody thinks about you. That you're consumed with what everybody thinks about you. Because this is the only way the smear campaign will be effective. You know that. That is the only way smear campaign, I can't talk today, can be effective. Because once you figure out who you are, and once you know who you are, it doesn't really matter what most people think about you. So, and if you don't really care what most people think about you, smear campaign or whatever it is they got going on, because it really never stops. They will tell whoever wants to hear. It doesn't really bother you. So that's why something that happens, or one of the things that happens after a covert narcissist relationship or toxic relationship, is that when you're healing, you will rediscover yourself. You find things about yourself. You find things that you need to fix. You find some holes that need to be filled up. So when you do this on this journey, you find yourself. You figure who you are. And once you figure this, who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses and what needs to be worked on, nobody else can come at you with anything, And this obviously doesn't happen overnight. This is something you have to work on. Now, once you get to that place where this is who I am, I'm not hurting anybody by being this. This is where the boundary is. This is where this is. This is what I need to work on. Somebody is coming over there trying to prey on those things or use whatever it is that figured is your weakness or something against you. It's not going to be effective. It's not going to work. So they really want you to be consumed solely on what people think about you, because that way, that's the only way the SMIC campaign will be effective. And if that's not in place, then it's not. So yeah, they need narcissistic supply from you, but they need these three things to be in place for the narcissistic supply to work for them to get it anytime they want. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind and everything will fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.